Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Total War Warhammer. We're starting a brand new campaign series here today. We're going to be playing on the Beastmen DLC, and we're going to be starting an eye for an eye campaign. I also would like to just say a huge thank you to the Creative Assembly for sending me a code of the Beastmen DLC. I really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. So, I finally got around to playing it, and we're going to be starting a campaign here today. Now, first we're going to have a look at the units in a custom battle. Whether or not this becomes a full 15-part series, it all depends on your guys' support. So if you want to see more Beastmen DLC, the best thing you guys can do is leave a like and a comment. We're going to be playing for an hour here today. We have an hour episode. We'll just see how we go. We could even turn this into a mini-series. So, we're going to be looking at the entirety of the unit roster firstly in a custom battle, and then we'll start the campaign. So, let's quickly go on to the field of Oak and Hammer. We're going to be playing as Khazrak the One-Eye, and we're going to be checking out these Minotaurs, whatever. As long as you know what I'm talking about, it doesn't really matter, does it? Right, so let's move everyone up here. I'm assuming it's sort of like the whole dwarfs and dwarves thing. Okay, let's spread everyone out here, and, okay. Let's have a look at who we're working with. So, let's quickly start the battle and quickly pause. So, who do we have here? Khazrak the One-Eye himself, the man, the myth, the legend. Roaring in defiance just there. Looks fantastic. Okay, cool stuff. So then we got here, what do we got? Some shamans, the different, cool, okay, the different styles of shaman types. We've got the beast, we've got the death, and we've got the wild. And then we have the Gorbel here. Jesus, this guy is absolutely fucking terrifying. Okay, moving along now, what have we got here? Got the spearmen. Okay. Some more spearmen with shields here. You're most welcome to pause and have a look at any point in time at these units. Alright, what do we got here? Ungore Herd. Then we've got some Gore Herd shields. Nicely done. So these are some of the units that we can look forward to into the campaign. Obviously some are pretty end tier sort of stuff and will be a while. Jesus, do you want enough horns? These units look absolutely fantastic, so let me know in the comments if you've played the Beastmen DLC already. I want to know your thoughts and opinions of it. I've only played not too long of the campaign just to test if it all is working out. I really can't wait to get stuck into it. Got some cavalry here, some centaurs. Okay, and then the broken down versions of the centaurs. Great weapons. Got some chariots here. These guys look fantastic. We have the Chaos Warhounds, obviously in the vanilla version of the game. The Razor Herd. Got some Chaos Spawn. Got some Minotaurs here. Minotaurs. Some Minotaurs with some shields. Then we have the Beastman Giant, who looks like the Antichrist. The spawn of Satan. My god, look how menacing this guy is. Awesome, awesome stuff. The detail on these units look fantastic. We've got the great weapons here. And then we have the Cygor himself. My god. This beautiful bastard. And there you have it. There is the entire unit roster for the Beastmen. Alrighty, let's get stuck into the campaign now, shall we? Alright. New campaign, an eye for an eye. Let's continue. Here are the victory conditions. We'll go with a hard campaign, and we'll play with Khazrak. So, I'll see you guys on the campaign map. I hope you enjoy the intro. I really do love the Beastmen language that they created. It sounds awesome. Okay guys, welcome to the campaign map. So, we have Kazrak, the one eye here. We have, what, 2 units of Gore Herd, 1 unit of Ungore Herd, 2 units of Spearmen. Got some Raiders, which are our arch unit, 1 unit of Centaurs, and we've got the Minotaurs. Okay, so let's have a look at our objectives. Minor victory, we need to destroy the faction of Carroburg and the Cult of Altric. We need to earn 10,000 from raiding, and we need to ensure that Boris Todbringer is in a wounded state. Okay. Here is the campaign map as well in this DLC. You can sort of see the outline of it here. Looks awesome. Okay, let's go back to the War Herd. Where are we? Okay, well, let's have a quick look at our technologies. Now, technologies work a little bit differently in the Beastmen DLC. The more technologies you research, you lose your research rate. So we've got here plus leadership in versing humans. We've got unit experience. We have melee attack and melee defense. And we also have income from raiding. What I sort of want to go is either growth or recruitment bonuses. Now, I have heard in this Beastmen DLC that it does... you don't get much money, so you need recruitment minus recruitment cost. And obviously, you want to keep the War Herd up because it is a Horde faction. So what I want to do is I think I'm going to go straight for the Path of War to get the minus 33% recruitment cost. That will give us some more... leadership versing humans as well. So that's going to take us 22 turns, and it's going to cost us 5,000, or where else can we sort of go here? We could go with Horde growth at some point as well. Okay, here's our treasury. Faction summary. Diplomacy-wise, we actually... okay, they're slightly in favour of us at Carroburg. So what I want to do is I want to quickly start things off. We might push down and hit this settlement here. Okay, looking through this, all these settlements don't have walls. What about further down this way? Because I do know here they do have walls, and I don't think we have a formidable enough force to go deal with them. So, let's push down and take our first settlement here today, hopefully. Okay, what are we coming up against? 2 units of swordsmen and 3 units of spearmen. The auto resolve is incredibly in our favour, but seeing as we just started this campaign, I want to fight this one on the field. So let's go straight into it and have our first battle for the Beastmen DLC. So we'll probably make an hour episode here, and then if you guys would like to see more, let me know in the comments and leave a like. This might be a mini series, we'll say. Okay, let's get stuck into it now, shall we? Okay, let's spread everyone out. I want you guys to be grouped up like this. Spread you out for a minute. Fine, archers. Get ready to push you up as well. Kazarak can just sit here. Cavalry-wise, centaurs. Yeah, we can go with a van. Okay. We can go with a vanguard deployment. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sneak through here. Maybe we can hit them from behind. Okay, let's have a look at these units real quick. What we're working with at the start of the campaign. Awesome stuff. And these are what we're going to be looking for. Okay. Let's get stuck into it. Okay, probably pop you guys up to about here. I'll also move my archers up as well. Try and get some shots off. They're not in range. So what I want to do is I want to move them further into the forest. They shouldn't be seen if they walk. These centaurs. Imagine being the poor bastard coming across this in the forest. Okay, what are the Empire doing here? Not too much. Okay. Move you up. Let's firstly get my archers to rain fire and death upon the swordsmen. What are the range on these guys? Yeah, they need a fair bit. Right, everyone, except for you, needs to double time. Because if we can get a surprise attack with the with my cavalry here, we'll be laughing. Right, my archers are moving up now. I might move you guys up slightly more as well. If we can sit back and pepper them, the longer the better. Okay, we're nearly in range of my archers. Kazarak's a little bit behind. Okay. Oh, what are they going to do? They're reforming. Archers, take aim. They're moving. Ah, they've seen my cavalry. I hit into this cluster then. So it does look like they're going to charge. If we can get a couple more shots off here, I'll be happy. Let's pull back. They know where my cavalry is, so let's pull you up. It looks like they're still trying to charge, but they might pull back. If we get back here, we might be able to get some more shots off against them. My cavalry is now flanking. Okay. I want to go with the counter charge. I don't want to sit flat-footed. Alright, let's do it. Let's hit them. Go, go, go. And let's swing these guys around here. Alright, let's get my cavalry in. We want to hit these spearmen from behind. Let's get my archers to halt for a little bit. I think they're going to cause too much friendly fire. We need to peel around here and flank. Go, 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 go. Just hit them there. Get you guys further around. My lord is under attack, which is fine. They're already routing, so I'm not even going to bother charging. Oh, I might as well. Quickly pull over here. Alright, let's hit these guys from behind now. Get some hammer and anvil strikes over and across. Cool. Right, let's chuck in the Minotaurs now, and let's start hitting some of these guys from behind. There's a gap here we can expose. And we've won. Okay, let's speed things up and try and run down as many of them as possible. Go for the spearmen, get these experience up. If we can kill the enemy general as well, that would be great. 8 more remaining in there. I'm curious to see the casualties sustained and casualties inflicted. Well, you can't see the casualties inflicted. Oh, you can, sort of. I've been playing too much Medieval 2 lately. Decisive victory, let's end it there. How many did we lose? So we deployed 1,033, we lost 75 on the field. The enemy deployed 600 and lost 590. A decisive victory. How much money did we get? 280. Alright. How did my units sort of do? We managed to get a shield here. And Kazrak has leveled up. Okay. 86 with our cavalry. 160 with the Minotaurs. Cool. Okay, so we can either raise and defile, or we can loot and raise. We get 770 for loot and raising, or we can get a +8 growth. My god, that's probably worth it getting that +8 growth, if I'm being honest. Okay, so there's not much else we can do this turn, I think. I would like to maybe recruit another lord. I want to get Malagor, the Dark Omen. Get him in. Did cost us 2 growth, however, we did pick up 8 from there before. And this is the second legendary lord. Okay, construction-wise, what are we sort of looking at here? So we do have our Ancient Blood Grounds, which is basically our settlement. Then we have the Dugout, which gives us infantry. Chaos Spawn and Warhounds here. And then we got our cavalry, our chariots, and then our beasts here. Okay. So we can't obviously recruit anything because we're not in an encamped stance just yet. There's not really much else we can do this turn. Let's end and continue. Kazrak has a upgrade. We can go with... Okay. Get some more melee. So this is sort of the leadership bonuses, the movement, and then the actual sort of charge, armor, melee, and melee attack. Let's go with a +2 melee attack. I think he's going to need it. We're going to be chucking him into the battle a hell of a lot. So, Karoberg has moved up an army. Okay, I'm sort of umming and ahhing whether or not to try and take this. Yorvi, Hellborg, 7 units. How many do I have? 10. I could get some more spearmen, and then maybe another unit of archers, that would help. I think that's what we'll probably do. Okay, should we upgrade Hag Tree Corps? I think we should. We have a spare recruitment spot here. I do want to get more of these cavalry units, and I would like to get... What does this do here? Armor and melee attack. Minus upkeep, but minus horde growth. More minus upkeep. Yeah, I don't know if we need that just yet, though. Okay. Diplomacy-wise, what else? Our strength rate is currently 11th. Karoberg is currently 12th. The Cult of Ultric. Alright. Let's wait for these units to come up, and we'll probably push against Dunkelbild. I'm not even going to try and pronounce these Germanic sounding names. I find them difficult. Okay, let's move the units with Malagor here into One Eye's army. Should I even bother waiting one more turn and just go with the 15 there? I think I will. Oh, we can't quite push in there just yet. We can sit outside and maybe hope for an aggressive attack from them. Right, let's get Malagor here to continue to get some... Well, we need these archers now, don't we? How much are we making? We have 1,869 in the bank, and we're making 232 per turn. How much do these cost? 119. We're not going to have enough. So, they're only 75. God, they're cheap. Maybe we start sacking a little bit more will be better. Right, let's end the turn and continue. Let's hope Carroburg doesn't get any more reinforcements. Dark choice. Right, the powers to Grim in the Dark Myth. Which of their gifts will you choose? We can choose a Gorbel, hero recruited at Kazrak the One-Eye. Or we can get a Bray Shaman. Now, I'm pretty sure the Gorbel is the melee attack agent. And obviously the Shaman is magic. We just brought in... I'm going to go with the Gorbel, I think. We've only just brought in the Dark Omen. I might put the Gorbel with him. Sorry about that one, guys. I got interrupted. Family comes first. I hope you understand. If you're a long-time subscriber, you would know that I get interrupted frequently, but there's not much I can do about it. But it doesn't really change anything. It just it's a little bit more annoying in the editing process for me. So what we were doing before I got interrupted was the Gorbel. We managed to have an option between a Shaman and a Gorbel. Now I went with the Gorbel because it's more melee based. Obviously Kazrak, the Legendary Lord, is melee based as well. And Malagor, the Dark Omen, is he's a wizard. He's magic based. So ideally once we get 2 full stacks, I might even be able to move the Gorbel to Malagor's army and then have a Shaman in... Kazrak. So we currently have 2,276, and we're losing, 212 per turn. Okay. Is there any more we can recruit here? We can get some more spearmen, that could help. But we're not going to have enough money to hold it, no. Okay, I think we should push against this settlement here. We have 15 units. 2 units of Gore Herd. 1 unit of Ungore Herd. Then we have 6 units of the Spearmen. 2 archers. 1 cavalry in the monstrous unit, the Minotaurs. And we have our own Gorbel. Okay, let's push in and fight it. Oh, there also is a garrison as well. Ah, bugger, forgot about that. So we're coming up against Yorvi Helborg. 1 unit of swordsmen. 2 units... 1 unit of great swordsmen, sorry. 2 units of swordsmen, 1 unit of spear, 2 crossbowmen. What's in the reinforcing? 2 spearmen. Sorry, 2 swordsmen, 3 spearmen. We could encircle. Wait for a moment. Because we're not recruiting anyone with Malagor, I might move him in. We might get some more experience as well, and it also brings in 1 unit of spearmen and 1 unit of archers. It might sweeten the odds a little bit more in our favour. It does a bit, but bringing in another Legendary Lord does help. So, let's fight this one in the field now, shall we? Okay, let's get stuck into it. Flame cannon, instantly. Interesting. Okay. Carroburg will fall for the Beastmen. Right, let's get everyone ready then. Pop you guys just here. Group you up. Archers. We'll try stretch you out in front as well. Then we'll put our cavalry. Where can we put our centaurs? We could even pop you like here somewhere if we can. That would be ideal. Yeah, you can't go too far around the back there. They do have their own reinforcements, which we're going to have to take an eye of. Keep an eye on. I might even just pop you here. We can, yeah, we're going to get caught though, that's the only problem. I think we should push them, hit them and hit them hard, try and break the first army before the other one gets in. Okay. Let's deploy you guys all here, so. Alright, Kazrak can be in the center there, and my own Gorbel. Let's have a quick look at him. Recently recruited. Should do well. Okay, so we can risk our odds. I don't think we've even got any magic, so it doesn't really matter. Let's start. Yeah, Kazrak doesn't even have any magic anyway, so it's irrelevant. Alright, let's make ready. Let's push them here. I don't want to run up the high ground. Here we'll do just fine. Double time. And then we'll push in the Gorbel as well. And Kazrak. My archers can sit just behind. Alright, double time. I might even move my cavalry into the forest just here. Malagor's coming in as well. With his units, let's push him up. Okay. What are the Empire doing? We must defend our homes. Reforming up a wee bit. Yeah, we definitely should charge them. They've even angled their spearmen in the right way. God, my Gorbel's fast. I wasn't expecting that. We're gonna have to charge our Minotaurs in because they're taking fire. I'll get you guys around. I don't want to leave them too long there, because they're going to get mowed down. Alright, push for it, lads. Let's get stuck in. Let's start flanking hard now. Alright, let's chuck in my generals. Archers hit theirs. Let's get the Gorbel around as well. Let's get my centaurs to hit these guys. Nicely done. Right, how are our... Yeah, I don't like them fighting uphill there. Right, archers come back. Disable fire at will. Keep pushing here. What's happened? One of our units is wiped. Where's the Gorbel? It needs to be in here. Right, let's get my Minotaurs here. We need to start hitting these guys from behind. Right, pivot back around and hit the archers. We're surrounding these guys nicely now, though. Let's get the axemen in here. Let's get another unit of spearmen. We've routed them there. Alright, let's get the centaurs out. How are these guys going? Oh, okay, they've broken them. Come back down in here for a minute. Right, where... Yeah, we need you in here now. Alright, we need to get some hammer and anvil strikes somewhere. Go down here. There's a couple of Empire swordsmen holding on. They do have the high ground on us. Pretty good battle here. Alright, we crushed them pretty much on this right side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the Gorbel deal with it, and Kazrak. Alright, we need my Minotaurs to go for the crosswomen. How are these Minotaurs going? Alright, they're routed now. Perfect, guys. Leave none alive. And victory. We've run them down. Okay. Let's start speeding things up. Oh. Brutal. The word that comes to mind. Lost an arm. My cavalry is just absolutely rinsing them. We've killed the general. And another epic victory for the Beastmen. Good job, guys. Another explosion of innards and guts and gore. I am curious to see the stats broken down. Alright, let's start speeding things up. The more we can run down, the better. Alright, where is Malagor? I'm surprised how quick the big units are. The monstrous units. Okay. Only a couple more remaining now. Okay, they're all gone. And that's it, a decisive victory. We deployed 1,641 with Kazrak. We lost 480. Malagor didn't lose anyone, which is good for him. So in the entirety of our forces, we deployed... Oh, wow, we got 18,000 loot. You're joking. And Kazrak has gone up to a rank 3. Oh, it's awesome. We deployed 1,922. We lost 480. We managed to capture 201. We managed to destroy the entirety of the 1,261. Basically, the rule of thumb for Total War, if you lose basically half of what the enemy deployed, it's a good battle. That's a good guesstimate, I guess. So we can either raise or we can loot and raise. I think we're better off raising and defiling to get the growth, because we did get a significant amount of money just then from the battle. We don't really need that much more money. We need the growth of these hordes so we can get some better units. Okay, and another settlement bites the dust. We want to go for settlements that don't have walls until my horde's big enough. So, pushing to the far right, we've got Caroburg, and we've got Senden. I think Senden is our next target. Schweinfield? Schweinfield? Caden. Leidenhoven. Leidenhof. These dramatic names are going to be the death of me. Okay. Let's get some more recruitment done then. Oh, we can't. We have to wait a turn. No matter, no matter, no matter. I'm sort of umming and ahhing. Should we keep on pushing or should we stop for a moment to recruit? We could just leave Malagor before we push on Senden. We've got some unassigned skills, I'm sure. We sure do. Okay, we can go with charge bonus. We can go with armor. We can go with melee defense or melee attack. Or we can go for campaign movement. What else do we get? More loot from raiding. Upkeep. We will do some raiding later on. Minus attrition. Let's go with armor, I think. That'll help us. Okay, let's end this turn and continue. I don't usually like raiding. I would much rather wait until we... Well, I know it's a part of our victory conditions, but we can do it at a later date. We need 10,000, which is not overly too hard to get. Okay, we need to replenish before we start pushing, I think, against Sendem. We don't know what's the size of the garrison there. So we could push to the border just for a moment. And we can go into our hidden encampment, I think. We'll do the same on the border here with Malagor. Okay. We're still losing 200 per turn. We can upgrade the pit. We can upgrade the dugout to a pit hovel, which gives us Ungor Herd and spears. Sure, why not? Let's upgrade that. We can't actually recruit anything else until we have 4,000, so maybe we're better off to save until we get the +4 there. Oh, we might as well upgrade it. Oh, I don't know. We probably should save. It's gonna be a while before we get it. Okay, let's end the turn and continue. Let's wait for these replenishments to go up a little bit. 3 turns. 3 turns. It's gonna be a while, isn't it? Oh, bugger. Regardless, I think we should chuck in those units from Malagor's army. And I think we should have enough to push against Sendan. Let's push to the border. Yeah, doesn't look like there's going to be anyone nearby. Let's push up with Malagor as well. I can actually attack with Malagor. Does that draw in my other army? It does. Okay, so we're coming up against 2 units of swordsmen, 3 spearmen. We'll auto-resolve this one. Decisive victory. We lost 83, they deployed 600. We gained 280 loot. Let's raise and defile. Get Malagor's horde up as well. I'm pretty sure that should go to him. Yeah. Okay. So what else? What else do we have to take out? We have Caroburg, which has a bigger garrison. Caroburg, or this settlement here? I think it's the same. I still don't think we're strong enough yet to go for these sieges just yet. Or maybe we are. Maybe I'm being too cautious. We could double over and start hitting these smaller settlements now. Or we could even start besieging Caroburg. We've nearly got a full stack on us. 17. We really need to get some replenishments on now, though. Once we can. Let's end the turn. We have some more unassigned skills. What have we got here? We've got Malagor the Dark Omen. We can go with movement. We can go with more leadership. Or we can start to get some of his magic abilities. I think we should get stuck into that. So, strong against multiple combatants. It's an explosion type. Causes magical damage. Large explosion area. Let's get that. Sure. Okay, this is my Gorbel. What else have you got here? Okay, so we can get leadership, but there's only certain unlocks. We can get minus recruitment cost. Hero's army, -5. That's not bad. Huh. Or we can go with attack. That's actually pretty good if we can get the minus recruitment. But it's interesting that you only can go for one of these. I guess that blocks it out with the chain. Or we can go with +5 melee attack. Getting the -5 recruitment will help in the early game. Okay, let's end the turn. Let's encamp up. Is this a very safe position here on the border? I don't know. I think I'd feel more comfortable being here because I feel like the cult could attack us at any moment here. Let's end the turn and continue. There's currently one more turn until a full moon. Yeah, we can't rally up though if we go here. Let's push further down here to the crossing. Let's encamp and let's get our replenishment up a bit. Maybe we should start raiding. Okay. Minimum recruitment, plus growth, immune to attrition. Do we get replenishment from raiding? No, we don't. I was just curious. I didn't think you did, but it might be different in the Beastmen DLC. No, it's double back and in camp. We'll let Malagor here get his, what, 11 gold per turn? Okay, technology researched. Evasion chance when using the beast path. Cool. The Dark Moon. What else have we got here? Uprising the moon. The world is awash with its sick and terrible HUD. Such an event. Okay, right. So, when one falls. So, what does that give us? All damaged units will be... Oh, that's really cool. All damaged units will be fully replenished, but a minus 20 horde growth. That's not good. No matter how far, 50% movement. That's good. So we get these bonuses every dark moon, every full moon. We can get plus 10 rages. Beast or rage for all forces. Okay. But it gives us a 33% upkeep. Or minus 90 recruitment cost, but minus 25 melee. Fuck, okay. So do I want to go with the campaign movement? But then we're all winded in battle. The rage, I don't want the upkeep, that's not good. But I also don't want the melee defense. Minus 90 recruitment cost for all forces. So basically we get a bunch of free units, but we still have to pay the upkeep, of course. Or we could go with the campaign movement. Then we could double time all the way up here and hit those smaller territories before we start sieging. Or we can go with the minus 90 recruitment cost, get a huge army and push against Karabberg. I think we'll do that. We'll go all must fight. So how much does it cost to recruit units now? 24. That's nuts. And then we'll push against Karabberg. Let's do that then. Alright. Get you into an encamped stance. Let's get some of these guys then. Let's get as much spearmen as we can. It's going to take a while though. If we have them queued up, we should still get the bonus for them. I still only want 4 archers, probably. Let's end the turn and continue. Right, Malagor has some stats. Right, we've got a passive ability. A direct damage. I don't know what are sort of the overpowered and the sort of the best spells. So we've got Beastal Surge, which gives us speed and speed. Then we've got one that does minus damage. Direct damage. Kin Traitor. Strong against single combatants. Causes damage. Weak against multiple combatants. So you throw that at the general. We can get a minus 6 leadership. Let's go with Traitor Kin. Let's end the turn and continue. Alrighty, the Winds of Magic. 7 turns for another full moon. Once we get this recruitment up, we'll push against Karabberg. So we've got 3 units of swordsmen, 3 spearmen, and 2 crossbowmen. And our replenishment is nearly done soon. Alright, victory conditions wise. How are we sort of looking? We need to destroy Karabberg, the Cult of Altric, and... What's the ultimate victory? Okay. I'm just looking at the major. We also need to kill Toddbringer. Or make sure he's in a wounded state. Okay. Let's continue to replenish Kazrak's army. And we'll keep on recruiting enough with Malagor, so then we'll have enough to push against Karabberg. I'll stop recruiting just before we go into bankruptcy. Right, we're going to go into bankruptcy now. Let's stop that. So we managed to get 9 spearmen out of this. And then my full stack is nearly replenished. 2 turns. Okay, let's start besieging Karabberg now. Let's encircle. Ah, buggier. Oh no, we can fight the battle. I guess a Gorble can break down the gates. I was just thinking, oh, I've bloody mistimed it because it takes a turn to build siege equipment. But I'm assuming my Gorble or someone, or maybe even the Minotaurs here can break it down. Okay, so let's do the Siege of Carroburg. Let's do a quick save. Before we get stuck in, we're coming up against 3 units of swordsmen, 3 units of spearmen with shields, and we have our 2 crossbowmen. Yeah, so we don't have to actually build siege equipment, actually fight this one on the field. I'm assuming we can either use the Gorble, or we can use some of the Minotaurs to break it down. I'm assuming the Gorble is a piece of siege equipment. Okay, we actually have a +8 melee attack. Gift of Chaos. Let's chuck that into one of my spearmen here before we get stuck in. We do outnumber them quite significantly. The wall strength is 100. Let's fight this one on the field and have our first battle our first siege for the Beastmen campaign. The Battle of Carroburg. We're going to be taking their capital from them. It should be good. We're going to lose a lot of casualties in this because arrow towers are basically like machine guns in this. Okay, I'm assuming, yeah. Or we can, yeah. Or we can just climb up with ladders. I don't know. Alright, so there's the gateway there. Yeah, we've got ladders as default. Right. So, I'm just sort of umming and ahhing what's the best way to do this. Because we need to take just that town square. So maybe we're better off deploying everyone in the corner here. Maybe move my archers up on a loose formation would be perfect to distract some of them. And fall most of my infantry over here. And hide everyone that can't get up on it in the forest. That's probably our best bet, because the arrow towers on this have ridiculous range. Try and throw everyone up here. We actually probably get a fair few in the forest just here. We'll push for this part of the wall here, I think. And we'll see how we go. That's probably our best bet. Try and throw everyone on this side. Keep my archers here to try and soak up some of the damage, because we need our infantry more than our archers at this point. So we'll keep these guys here, and then we'll pop like another 3 there ready, and then we'll try and put everyone in here and hide if we can. That'll be our best bet. So are you hidden if we pop you here? You are. So chuck everyone here. We'll use the terrain to our advantage, like real fucking beastmen. Cool. Right, start plopping everyone in here. You can be seen. How? I'll try and angle you in here. And then you guys can push up. Right, cavalry-wise and Minotaurs, I don't think I'm going to need you until we break through the gates. So, I can even just pop you in here. Maybe. Or these guys always seen regardless of where they are. Because they're monstrous beasts, they bloody are. God damn it. That sucks. Vanguard deployment. Yeah, we can't seem to hold my cavalry either. Oh, well, maybe just chuck you guys and my Gorble in the back corner. I'm positive. Yeah, if we just chuck you here, you might not get shot at. Pop you like here, say. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if you can use the Gorble as a battering ram. Wouldn't surprise me, seeing as how big he is. But I'm assuming Scenings... Hang on, if we click on that, does it say... We can go up on the walls there. No, we have to wait until deploy. I could be risking my Gorble here, though, putting you there. That's the only problem. Right, my reinforcements are coming directly from behind. Let's start the battle. Quickly pause. Oh, let's start it first. Alright, can my Gorble bring down the gates? Yes, he can. He sure as shit can. That's awesome. I wasn't entirely sure. And it does look like my units here are hidden. Right, let's get these guys to go up on the walls as quickly as possible. Oh, so you can go there as well. Alright, double time this way. Get you guys up there. And then these guys here will pop you on the left. So you can actually go here. And then we'll keep throwing them up once they get there. So get everyone to double time. Awesome stuff. Send in the Gorble. My reinforcements have arrived. Let's hope he doesn't get taken out by those arrows. He might very well do. And my reinforcements are here as well. I'll be interested to see how much of the gate he actually takes down. Okay, my infantry are moving up on the right, and my Gorble is going straight for the town square. Nicely done. Bring it down. Hacking and slashing. Whatever comes through those gates, you are men of the Reichland. Oh. It's because I'm using the advanced camera mod. You can get some really cool cinematic shots, but it does glitch out in sieges sometimes because you're not meant to have those camera angles. Bring the ladders. Come on. Get up there, you bastards. Here we go. We're in business now. Alright, how is the battering ram going? The gate is 15% and 7 damage. My Gorble is still okay. Climb up. Leave none alive. My Beastmen are slowly but surely making their way up. Their grunts and noises, don't hate me for this, remind me of Narnia. With the Beastmen in that, I guess. The Minotaurs. Oh no! A decapitation. Okay, how are we going now? Alright, let's push up. Kill them all. I told those guys to go up, but I guess they never did. Alright, get up there. How's the gate damage going? Yeah, it's going to take a while. So let's send some of these guys up. Let's actually send them all up if we can. Go down here. We need to take the town square as quickly as possible. Alright, how are my reinforcing units doing? They're just sitting here. Let's move up my archers. They are firing at Kazrak, but they're not doing too well. Let's get down from the walls and start fighting them. How long till the gate has been broken down? 21%, 43. It's going to be a while. Let's move up my archers and try and take out theirs. Take out some of their units. Push all you guys up. We need to take out the guys on the walls. Okay, let's rain fire and death upon him. I really do like the firing animation for the Beastmen. They look awesome. The way they arch their back and just aim back and loose. Look great. Okay, so everyone is moving up. Once the gate is down, we'll send in some of our cavalry, maybe some of our heavier infantry as well. We'll keep you guys back here for the time being. How are our casualties sort of going? How many have we lost? Yeah, we've lost a fair few. Which doesn't surprise me. Everyone's slowly moving up. Right, we've broken those archers. Go into the town square, try and start initiating the countdown. Right, those swordsmen are breaking. Everyone's slowly getting up on the walls. It's just going to take them a while. Right, how's the ram going? We've yeah, 36 gate damage, 73. You got to give it to Caribberg, the Empire. They are holding on. Our archers seem to be doing alright though, which is great to see. Alright, push you guys into the town square. We need this gate down so we can get all these guys in. More beastmen are coming up. Slowly but surely. How are we looking now? 93. Let's give the order to move up, I think. Double time. What's it on now? 97. Continue to get my archers to pepper. The gate has been destroyed. Get in there. Send the Gorble in. We might even keep my centaurs back though. Move Kazrak in now. Get my archers to sit here. Alright, let's start wrecking shop. Yeah, just like, honestly, don't even bother going up the ladders, just come back here, you're glitching out big time. Just get everyone to go here, and then go in. I don't know what the fuck I've done there. It's because I gave the order for too many of them to push up, I think. But regardless, we're going to win this battle we're in. We're pushing through quite nicely. Let's send the Gorble up here, though. Oh. I didn't even get the pan quick enough. Nicely done. Right, let's push up now. Victory. Let's end it there then. Gate breaker. Okay, a decisive victory. We only lost 430. The enemy decided to rout. I decided to end it quickly instead of getting the more experience, because those arrow towers are just not worth it. Just sitting getting shots off against us. So we got 567. We got an enchanted item, the Crow Crown. And we've gone up in stats as well. Awesome. So we deployed 3,650. We lost 430. Caribberg at their capital. We've taken it now. Deployed 900 and they'd lost the entirety of it. How did the Gorble do? 50. Kazrak got 20. 32. How did our archers go? 126. 109. 62. They did really well. So, do we want to raise and defile? Or do we loot and raise? We got 2,000... 2008, that's a lot. 2,860. Plus 100 chaos corruption and we get some horde growth. That might be useful, getting some more horde growth. Okay. Now, basically, with Malagor's army, I think we want to disband the entirety of it. Now that we've taken Karroburg. And we're probably going to have to start raiding. And of course, maybe start sacking some settlements. We've got some nice growth coming on here, though. Wherever is it? Yeah, +8 hall growth. Okay, guys, we're going to continue to push against Karroburg in the next episode. Let's push to the Reichland channel. They only have 3 settlements left, if I'm aware. Yeah, we've done really well to start this campaign off. But, guys, I have to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed this hour special. If you'd like to see more of this Beastmen DLC, the best way you can do to support this series and my channel, and let me know, is by leaving a like and a comment. Whether or not I make this into a 15-20 part series is completely up to you guys. If you show the love and support, I'm more than happy to do so. If not, we might just make a mini-series out of this, do a couple more episodes, and we'll end it there. Just have basically a short little mini-series, a showcase of the Beastmen DLC. But I've been thoroughly enjoying it so far, having a lot of fun. We had a lot of great battles in today's episode. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my social media links, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, all in the description below. Make sure to take care of yourselves, have a fantastic rest of your day, and stay tuned for more content on Simpzy Total War. I just wanted to say another thanks to the Creative Assembly for sending me the Beastmen DLC, the code for the game. I really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome over there. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. My name has been Simpzy. Take care. Goodbye.